You're crazy in the coconut.
Hey guys, figured I'd get some more battles with the Sun team, because the last time I did it, it went pretty well. So let's go. Alright, this team will be interesting. That Espeon is definitely not Baton Pass. Huey. Hopefully I can deal with this Talonflame pretty well, and Weavile actually could do a number on my team if I don't play around it well, because I mean, these two things aren't scarfed, although this thing is scarfed, so maybe. If it doesn't have low kick, I don't know. We'll see. As for leads, Espeon is a distinct possibility. This guy just said GLHF in all caps. You too. Okay, Espeon is a distinct lead, although I do notice that once this thing is out of the way, he doesn't, and Stealth Rocks are up. That would be nice too. Victini and Charizard can kind of go to town. Let's see here. First of all, let's ignore spectators and players. And I'm going to lead off with Landorus. Because if he wants to lead off with Espeon, I can go for a knockoff on that. And then I can U-turn into whatever he wants to go into. That is not a great... It's not a great... that definitely could have been a better lead situation. The chances of him going for a fake out, though, high. He's more than likely going for a fake out, maybe trying to see what I'm switching into. So I don't mind switching into my Excadrill, because the chances of him thinking that I'm scarfed are small. So I will go for an Iron Head, and this thing's dead. I don't even mind that I got hit with a Rocky Helmet, because that thing's just dead. That thing can come in if it really wants to. I have a Latios, so that works pretty... No, it doesn't, because this thing's Fairy type. I forgot about that. Let's see. I really don't want this thing to set up, is the problem. Is looking at the composition of this team, if this thing is banded, then this thing very well could be Belly Drum, which would not be good. Pretty obviously. Let's see here. This is actually a tough situation, because if he's Belly Drum, then I could just lose. I'm gonna go into my Landorus. This thing would be useful, but if he's Belly Drum, shit. Alright, well, please, for some godforsaken reason, don't use Aqua Jet. Fuck. Okay, this thing shouldn't be faster, I don't think. And, I can go for a Drake. No, I can't. Fuck. I can go for a Psyshock, because that does a decent amount, I guess. Play Rough is going to kill me, of course, but I think Clefable has a possibility of living this, and then going for Moonblast. Okay, that's... I mean, I'm thankful that I lived, of course, but that definitely could have worked better. I don't really have a choice right now, but to switch out of this thing, he actually very well could be going for a U-turn. So I'll be going into my Excadrill, or he predicts that. Okay. Well, if anything, that means I get a free switch into my Charizard, so there you go. Honestly, a Fire Blast is going to hit anything on his team hard, so there you go. Talonflame should be 2-hit KO'd by this. Yep, that's a solid, easy peasy 2-hit KO. Protect is annoying, but I can just kind of switch in and out of this thing if Sun wears off, so... Something's dying on this turn, unless he roosts. That is annoying as well. Okay, so I see the game that this man is playing, and I challenge that with my Victini. So he's more than likely going to roost here, or switch because he thinks I'm going to Bolt Strike. He roosts, that works. And Sun wears off this turn, which is even better. So I'm going to go for a power-up punch right now. Because I know I can live one of these. And let's see here. I'll go for a Bolt Strike. Oh wow, that does like actually nothing. Do I get... No, I don't get recoil from that. That's cool. This could just be a Victini sweep, actually. Oh shit, this thing's fast. Fuck. I'll sack my Clefairy, because I feel like that would be a good thing. I mean, I can soft-boiled. I don't really mind being asleep. And I can just... I mean, light screen is annoying, of course. However, I think Clefable actually could just kind of... I mean, what is this thing gonna do? Like, Calm Mind and... Calm Mind Pass, right? So... Like, what is... Yeah. Oh shit, this thing's probably gonna bulk up. Or that. That's not good. Well, I can't really do anything with Charizard because of the light screen, so I can just kind of stay in and go for a Calm Mind. Because that thing can do that, but I don't really mind. And this thing shouldn't be faster than my Victini, although I think Charizard would simply be the better play. Huh. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go into my Victini here, I think. And I'm gonna go for... what am I gonna go for? I'm gonna see what he wants to do and go for a sub. He goes for a Mach Punch. That doesn't do a whole lot, so... and now I can just start going for some V-Creates. This should 2-hit KO him. Actually, the Toxic is gonna KO him here, which is convenient. He's probably gonna go into a Scizor, and go for a Bullet Punch of some kind. I do not mind, though. He actually goes for a U-turn. That's a pretty good play. So he can try and set up screens with his Espeon again. Although it seems like this thing's screens are here to stay, which is annoying. So let's see. Oh, that's a fair play, actually. Please crit. Somehow? No, that's not happening. Well, that doesn't do a whole lot. Although that does drop my special defense, and that happens. That is very unfortunate. So, chances of me winning this now are very, very slim. Which is annoying. I feel like I shouldn't have lost to this guy, but oh well. That's gonna happen sometimes. Let's get another one. Well, this is an interesting team. Another Conkeldurr, which is a little annoying, but I feel like my team is pretty well equipped to handle that. I've never really seen a Darmanitan in ORAS OU, so that will be interesting. I think if I leave my Landorus healthy, then that should be pretty easy to deal with. His Mega is a little hard to tell. Could either be that Garchomp or that Alakazam. Looking at his team composition, I would kind of take a guess. Oh, I don't know, that's actually hard to say. But he already has that Raikou. I don't know. Either way, he has a lot of physical attackers, is what I'm seeing. And not a lot of them can stand up to Landorus, and he disconnected. Ooh, this team looks annoying. Again, his Mega is a little ambiguous, but I would guess that it would be the Medicham, because Gyarados is pretty okay when it's not a Mega, and you can't really say that about Medicham. Or I guess you can. I don't know, that is ambiguous. Doublade is interesting. That should be pretty easy setup fodder for a lot of things. Pretty much the only thing that stops me from sweeping is that Gyarados. Although if I predict well and go for a sub, then I could just Bolt Strike on it, so we'll see. First things first, I do want to get up my Stealth Rocks, because I learned from the last game that Talonflame will be annoying. So he does lead off with his Gyarados. That's not good, although having his attack down will help me. I'm gonna find out this turn if he's Mega, and that is interesting. It does not seem like he is. How will I want to go about this? I'll go into my Clefable, and I will Thunder Wave. He is leftovers. Good to know. I can Thunder Wave him, and then pretty easily go into something like my Victini, which will help. He goes into his Zapdos. That was a good play. I really didn't have much else of an option, because if I went for something else, that would not have gone well. He may go for Toxic here. He actually probably thought I was unaware, huh? If he goes for Toxic here, I will not mind, because I am Magic Guard. So let's go for Calm Mind. He does go for the Thunderbolt, which is fair, I suppose, although I am defensive, and if I play this well, I think I just won. So let's see. Because I suppose he could go into his Doublade and go for something like an Iron Head, but at the same time, I mean, he doesn't have a Dragon type, or not even a Dragon type. He's not playing this extremely well right now. He may be trying to go for some Paralysis, which would be a fair play. I'm gonna Calm Mind once more, and then I'll start going for Moonblasts. A little unlucky that he hasn't gotten any Paralyses yet, but that's what happens when you rely on a 10% chance. And there you go. And a crit just to rub it in. Not bad. Ooh, that coffee is bitter. Possible switch-ins now, more than likely Doublade. If he does switch into Doublade, I'm going to want to Soft-Boiled. I may want to Soft-Boiled on this thing, actually. I also may want to Thunder Wave, although Gale Wings won't really help me there. I don't want him to be Bulk Up, though, is the problem. I'm gonna Soft-Boil just to see what's going on. He does go for the Brave Bird. I will be at % to live that, considering that rolls aren't a thing this turn. So I'm not sure what I want to do, actually. I don't mind killing this thing if it means that my Clefable dies. I'm gonna be totally honest right there. Especially since, I mean, he can send in Medicham, and he can go for the Fake Out, but at the same time, or the Bullet Punch, that works too. I always assume Medichams just always have Fake Out. I can go into my Charizard. I think Charizard might just win, actually. So let's see. And if not, I always have my Victini. This thing's already dead, basically. Provided he doesn't have anything kind of silly, which he doesn't. So that's a dead Umbreon. He can go into his Gyarados if he wants. If he does, or he just forfeits. Actually, I'm not sure what I would have done about that Gyarados. Maybe I would have gone into Landorus. Anyway, let's get another one.